Nigezza here from nigezza.co.uk. Thank you for joining me today. I've been planning. I don't do that very often, but I've been planning. So I've used some retired DSP to make this little reinforced lid cube box. So I'm going to show you how I made that, but obviously I'm going to use current DSP. So I'm using the Tranquil textures, and I'm picking out the Night of Navy for the base, and I'm going to be using mint macaron for the flower for this one, and then the phone rings, best laid plans and all that. So my two pieces of DSP and cardstock. The DSP is 5.5 by 5.5 and the cardstock's 4.5 by 4.5, but all the measurements will be over on my blog, nigezza.co.uk. So quite a simple base, very simple base. So we are going to score 1.5 on all four sides, and we're just going to put this together really quickly like you would a normal box. So this is going to be a cube box, 1.5 by 1.5, 1.5. The lid's going to be a reinforced lid, so we're going to score this at 1 and 2 on all four sides. I hesitated there slightly because I thought, oh, did I trim it? So this is 4.5 minus a 16th by 4.5 minus a 16th, so that we get a snug fit. And yeah, so 1 and 2 on all four sides. There we go, done them all. Yeah, done them all. Okay, let's put this away because we don't need it anymore. And let's do some folding and burnishing. I do love this Tranquil texture. I do hope that lots of you took advantage of the buy two get one free offer that was on in July. I know I had people that took me up on that offer, and also the amazing joining offer, and my team has expanded, which is wonderful. Of course, we have a new offer for August, which is our bonus days. So for every £45 that you spend, not including postage and packing, you will earn a voucher to be redeemed in September. And of course, in September we have the excitement of the new catalogue coming out, so that is just perfect timing, isn't it? So we will cut directly up. I always go slightly that side of the score line. Joe, brain dead then. And then we just notch in to get rid of that sort of mountain that you get. And then I trim it off that side a wee tad as well. And because it's such a small one, I'm going to turn it to do the next cut rather than have 2 on one side and 2 on the other, because otherwise you've got quite a bit of bulk. And then like so there. And we get, I remember making little windmills when you were a kid. It's kind of the same sort of thing with this. And again. And the other thing that I do with this one is just trim off ever so slightly a bit off each of those, because otherwise it will be difficult to put it together. It will in fact get caught when you fold it up. Okay, so that's the cutting on that. Looking for me bin. Right, now the cutting for the reinforced lid, I have made them. I think I've made them before on film. I can't quite remember actually. Okay, so you're going to cut straight down these two score lines. Then you're going to cut off this entire rectangle and notch in. No, you don't. Yeah, you do. And notch in as you go, and then cut the square flap there off completely and notch there, there and there. Just going to take that off a bit better. So that is, do you know, save these. Got just so many scraps. So that's the sort of shape, and you do that on all four corners. So I go straight up the two, take that rectangle off, or with a notch, cut that one off there and notch the other three. And there we go, twice down. Take off the rectangle, take off the square, notch, notch, notch. And the last one, down the two straight lines, take off the rectangle, take off the square, notch, notch, notch. When you've done these a few times, you don't even think about it. When you're first working them out, your head tends to explode. Okay. Right, and then we do some gluing. I'm going to use fast fuse so it's quick. So we just put in fast fuse on each of these flaps. I've still got fast fuse, so I will be using it. When I haven't got fast fuse anymore, I will use Tombow or tear and tape. Both would do this job. And so because we turned it at 90 degrees, then we're just turning round, but you'll have to tuck that last one in because otherwise it'll be a bit difficult. Lining up as we go. So that's the base of our box done, and then we just want to put some glue initially on these tabs. Gets a bit harder to see because there's so much white on this DSP on the white background. There we go. You may have seen some, so we're just lining up those ones there. You may have seen some sneak previews of what's coming in the new catalogue. It's quite exciting. I have done a pre-order, or I'm going to do a pre-order. I'm filming this advanced. Can't pre-order yet whilst I'm filming this, but I will be able to by the time it goes out. So that I can get some projects ready to show you. Quite exciting. Although I'm still, so then we do that one, then we just fold that over. I'm still got loads of the new catalogue stuff that I'm still enjoying using. But hey ho, we all like new stuff, don't we? We've never got enough. So fold that one in. And then that gives us our lovely reinforced lid. And I always like it because it gives you such a nice sort of, there's a bit such a nice sort of look on the inside. And then that fits nicely, snugly over the top. Listen. There. Love that sound. Love it. I've got a little bit of a tag coming off there. Okay. Now to decorate. One there as well. So I'm going to use Pop of Petals. On my little prototype, I used that one. I'm going to go for that one for this because I felt that one went a little bit better with the colours. So I've already mounted it. So I'll bring in a little scrap. I've got my little black mark there, so I know to stamp it that way. Got my mint macaron. I got this one free on stage. I picked it out the pot as it got passed around. So I was quite pleased because doing it twice because I didn't have one. I never bought one. I never succumbed. I wasn't a demo when this was an in colour, or I just started to be one and it was going out, so I didn't get it. I got a re-inker and a little ink spot, so I did have a little bit of it, but nothing big. So then I've got my black spot there, so that I know that they will match up like so, and I can punch them out because it's not a symmetrical punch. There we go. And I'm going to cut out with the leaf punch night and navy leaf. Okay, so what I did was I used my bone folder and I curled one up and one down. So we'll curl that one up and we'll curl this one down, and I layered it that way like so, and I'm going to do it like so. So we'll get a I was nearly doing it wrong then. There we go. So stick that there and I'll stick that on top like so, and then I put a dimensional on the bottom. Oh, might just curl one of the leaves a little bit. And check where I want it. Want it about there. So I'm going to stick that dimensional over the top of the leaf to hold it in place. And then I'm going to stick that on top of my box. Like so. And then just to finish off, I've got some rhinestones. I've got a Night of Navy blend, and I'm going to choose a big one, and I'm just going to colour that and stick that in the middle. Oh, well, that doesn't happen very often. I ain't quite finished with you yet. Thank you. Doesn't take too long to dry that. And then I was going to use my pokey tool to pick it up. And just stick that in the middle. There we go. So there we have it. My nice little, tiny little reinforced lidded box. Put a nice little gift in that. That was my little prototype. I like that too. That's That's the birthday things, you know, I had a photograph on the other side. Birthday celebrations, can't remember the name of DSP. Okay, hope you like that. All details will be over on my blog, nigezza.co.uk, and I'll be back again with another project very, very soon. Okay, bye-bye now.